Today we are looking at the organisation of political power in the United Kingdom and the role of the executive branch. The first question we have to ask is, what do we understand by the term United Kingdom? People use a number of names to describe the island of Britain and the people who live there. Often they will speak casually of the English, the British, or talk of Great Britain, the British Isles, England, or the UK. However, the official name of the political entity that is Britain is the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and hereafter I will refer to it as the UK or the United Kingdom. So how is the United Kingdom organised? The UK comprises 4 home countries, England, Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland, which together make up the larger sovereign state of the United Kingdom. Thus people from the United Kingdom may be British and also be English, Welsh, Scottish or Irish. Each of the home countries has its own capital, namely London for England, Cardiff for Wales, Edinburgh for Scotland, and Belfast for Northern Ireland. London is also the capital of the United Kingdom. Moreover, the 3 home countries of Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland, but not England, all have forms of devolved government and are thus partly run by their own national parliaments or assemblies. Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland each have their own executive with a First Minister. Further, Scotland and Northern Ireland have their own separate court system, along with the court system serving England and Wales. The extent of the devolved powers is uneven, with Scotland and Northern Ireland enjoying greater independence from Westminster than does Wales. The Parliament in Westminster represents the whole nation of Britain and is made up of MPs from each of the 4 regions. Only England has no form of devolved rule, and thus it is ruled directly from Westminster. This has led to the somewhat unbalanced situation where nationally elected MPs from Scotland, Wales or Northern Ireland can vote on issues concerning only England in the Westminster Parliament. However, similar issues are voted on locally by the devolved parliaments. Thus, English MPs are effectively denied an equal right to vote. A simple solution would be to introduce devolved government for England. However, up until now, England has traditionally been pro-union and against devolution, and so changing policy on this question is sensitive. At national level, the Prime Minister, exercising executive power, is clearly the most powerful of the political actors in the UK. There are a number of reasons for this. As regards its political organisation, the United Kingdom is a constitutional monarchy, and the Queen is the head of state, and also the monarch of the 15 other countries making up the Commonwealth of Nations. The Queen exercises a role equivalent to that of president in other democracies. However, she is not elected by vote. For this reason, it is accepted that she cannot publicly disagree with government policy, and consequently, executive power goes unchecked, unlike in other democracies. Also, the UK is nearly unique insofar as it has no codified constitution, and sovereignty is vested in the Parliament and not in the people. Consequently, Parliament in Westminster can adopt any law it wishes, and there is no written constitution against which a court can declare such a law to be unconstitutional. Finally, another reason why executive power is so developed in the UK results from the electoral system relied on in the UK, i.e. the system of direct vote. Most countries use proportional representation. However, in the UK, they rely on the direct vote system. As a result, parliamentary majorities in the UK are often quite large, and in such circumstances, as the office of Prime Minister effectively controls the Parliament, the executive can, in theory at least, push through any law it wishes. This is an unhealthy situation, as any concentration of power in the hands of any one individual can only be bad for the democratic process. Indeed, the growth in regional identity in Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland can in part be attributed to the effective one-party rule of former Prime Ministers Thatcher, Blair, and Brown. The treatment of Scotland during the 11 Thatcher year period has certainly contributed to the popularity of Scottish independence movement, and it could be argued that the over-concentration of power in the office of Prime Minister is indirectly threatening to break up the UK. However, it is not only prime ministerial power that is negatively impacting the state of the Union. It is also clear that the United Kingdom has not escaped the denationalising effect of the supranational European Union, which indirectly tends to promote regionalism over nationalism. This in turn has led to an anti-EU backlash, particularly amongst traditional supporters of the Union in the UK. In such a climate, the future of the United Kingdom is difficult to forecast, and almost certainly, if it is to stay together, it probably will only do so by granting greater autonomy to its constituent parts. We hope you enjoyed this introduction to political power in the United Kingdom.